We're all aware that superhero movies use CGI to generate implausible depictions of them soaring through the air and having insane powers. So what would Supergirl really look like without CGI? And what would other big superhero movies or shows look like without CGI? What does CGI do that makes these movies and shows so unique? Stay tuned to the video to see what the TV show Supergirl looks like without CGI and more. What does Supergirl without CGI look like? Fans of the action-adventure series Supergirl may be disappointed by behind-the-scenes videos from the show. Supergirl, played by actress Melissa Benoist, parodies some apparently not-so-super movements for her character in behind-the-scenes footage from the CW production. Benoist is seen blowing at the camera in one moment, as if trying to blow out lit candles on a birthday cake. Grant Gustin, who plays The Flash, doesn't fare much better, twisting his arms in circles as though doing some sort of weird exercise. Unforgivingly, someone compared the footage to that of Tom Hardy's Mad Max Fury Road. Time magazine hailed the film's unmodified footage as visually beautiful. Despite the inclusion of CGI and 3D computer images, most of the film was left unaltered, and it was hailed for its incredible action sequence and daring stunts. You simply can't develop a superhero series without leaning on visual effects artists to some extent. Although with no CGI, it's really just the actors working in a standard and plain set room, pretending to be doing something heroic and superhero-like. CGI helps to create all the visual extras that would not be humanly possible to do, such as flying from A to B or shooting webs or ice from their hands. Supergirl without CGI would mean no super breath, no freeze breath, no flying or super speed, and she loses all her super sensibilities. The powers and abilities Supergirl has would all look very dull and basic without the help from visual effects. So while we're watching Supergirl or any other superhero film or series, let's be grateful for the special effects and CGI tools we have in today's society that help make these shows worth watching. What CGI does to make movies and TV series so unique. For most of us, watching a movie or a television show is a simple daily pleasure. But have you ever wondered what goes into making some of our favorite scenes? The ones that make us jump out of our skin, hide behind our hands, or sob uncontrollably. The word computer-generated imagery, CGI, may ring a bell. In film and television, computer-generated imagery, CGI, is used to digitally create animation and special effects. And while it all began with conventional animation, later technology has seen artists abandon their pens in favor of their computers. As a result, when people in the film industry and movie fandom talk about CGI technology today, they are almost invariably referring to VFX work. This can feature 3D representations of people, monsters, buildings, automobiles, explosions, and a variety of other objects. These 3D models are then used in a live-action scenario, such as a monster attacking a city or a car getting blown up by a bomb. CGI makes our superhero-based movies and TV series so unique, as it allows producers to give the superheroes powers and custom looks that wouldn't be possible without visual effects. The selection of Supergirl. It's difficult to fathom someone else playing a character after spending so much time seeing an actress play it. It's difficult to picture anybody else playing Supergirl on television now, but before Melissa Benoist was cast as National City's most powerful protector, there were a few other women in the running. Several actresses were considered for casting in the iconic Supergirl costume at the start of the project. Claire Holt was one of them, and we at TV Web admired her on The Vampire Diaries and its spin-off The Originals. Other actresses who have been linked to the role include Gemma Atkinson and Elizabeth Lail, who plays Anna in Once Upon a Time. Melissa Benoist, on the other hand, landed the part by persuading the producers from the start. The creators had to view other prospects to confirm their pick, despite being the first to audition. A change of plans. Supergirl had to reschedule 2 episodes. Because the episode How Does She Do It contained bomb attacks, the 6th episode Livewire was set during the week to honor the victims, their families, and the viewers of the series. To offer their respects to the families affected, the series producers decided to keep the episodes off the air for a week. CBS managed to telecast the program that had been put on hold a week later, ensuring that fans and viewers were not left waiting for too long. Supergirl's ending in the comic book. In the new 52 comic books on which the TV series is based, the superheroine who solves crime in National City and defends its residents comes to an end. The title, which ended at the same time as the television show, has reappeared with new digital stories about exploits accomplished in the world of television production. This allows viewers to continue reading while watching the episode. Because in the comics, Kara dies, fans of the show became a little concerned since they want to see more episodes. The show paid homage to the famous Crisis on Infinite Earth's number 7 cover, in which Superman holds Supergirl after she dies. For the time being, it appears that the TV program has no plans to go down that path, as several facts have been changed in this episode, and the superheroine stories are set to continue for a bit longer. Will there be a season 7? What would the Avengers look like without CGI? Stick around as we dive into it. Will there be a season 7? Many fans of the CW program are excited for Supergirl season 6 to premiere in mid-season 2021. If there will be a Supergirl season 7, fans, especially those who enjoy watching the series on Netflix, will be quite happy. Each set of episodes has received a high Rotten Tomatoes rating, so it's no surprise that fans are eager to learn more about the CW series' future, which includes figuring out what will happen with Supergirl Season 7. Furthermore, what's to come isn't all bad, as there's a side project called Superman and Lois planned to premiere in February 2021. Even if circumstances changed and Supergirl Season 7 was set to air, it's impossible to predict when viewers would learn about the release date. It's impossible to predict when it would have appeared, and anything before 2023 would be unthinkable. Yet, it's most likely not going to happen. It's now time to get into the information we've all been waiting for. What Supergirl and other superhero movies and shows look like without CGI. Are you ready to find out why CGI is so important for movies and what it does to make them so unique? Stick around to find out all the details surrounding these insane revelations and what viewers are dying to know. What about the Avengers without CGI? Avengers Endgame is one of 5 films contending for Outstanding Visual Effects at the 2020 Academy Awards. Nearly 2,500 visual effects shots were created over the course of 3 years by VFX studios such as Framestore, Weta Digital, Industrial Light and Magic, and DNEG. So you can only picture how the film would appear without the special effects and what the performers had to go through to acquire these shots. As we all know, Mark Ruffalo plays the Hulk, a massive green figure who towers above everyone and is covered in thick green skin. Behind the CGI, Mark Ruffalo is wearing a motion capture outfit that covers his entire body from head to toe. To film his scenes in the film, Mark Ruffalo wore a motion capture costume. When the Hulk spoke with Ant-Man, Paul Rudd had to maintain a straight face, which is difficult when you're talking to a man in a motion capture costume dressed as the Hulk. It's a lot of fun to see Mark Ruffalo in his mocap suit alongside the normal cast in scenes. Even basic movements involving Hawkeye and the Avengers wearing costumes had elaborate visual effects. A moment in which Jeremy Renner travels through time, it appears that Jeremy Renner is wearing a suit in this sequence, but it is all CGI. Renner donned a motion capture outfit instead, which was later replaced with a suit shown in the finished film. In total, Framestore worked on approximately 300 VFX shots for the film. As we watch these films, we really have no understanding of how much is filmed and is used raw compared to what has been edited with visual effects and CGI, and The Avengers is a great example of the work CGI has on films. With the final season of Supergirl airing currently, there's not a lot of time left for fans to enjoy the amazing CGI work that is used within the show's creations. Make sure to let us know your thoughts down below. What do you think Supergirl would be like without CGI? Will there be a 7th season? And did you enjoy the latest season? Thanks for watching.